it's Michelle with Singing Baker, and I am back today with a fun appetizer again. This one is a really great, delicious buffalo chicken dip. I like to serve it sometimes around the holidays when you have family or friends around. It's also great with a game day, would be great, and it's pretty easy to put together, so stay tuned. Alright, so not too many ingredients with this one. You'll want to take a snapshot to the side here so you can head on over to the store. You will need some cream cheese. You'll need some chicken breasts. I usually get some out of the can, so usually about two 10-ounce cans are good. Sometimes they're about 9 3/4 ounces. Sometimes it's a 10-ounce can, so 2 of those will be good. You'll want some hot sauce, just any of your favorite hot sauce, some blue cheese salad dressing, and blue cheese crumbles. And again, you'll also need just some stuff to actually dip into the dip. So maybe some fresh veggies like carrots and celery and perhaps some tortilla chips. So let's get started. So I'm just getting started on my cream cheese here. You'll want your cream cheese to be softened, so take it out a little bit beforehand just so it can start to soften up. And what I have here is a pie plate. So you'll want like a 9-inch pie plate is almost perfect for this size appetizer. You can use like another casserole dish, but maybe if you use like a small 3-quart casserole dish, maybe double the ingredients, because that dish is actually a little bit big for this amount here. But you can always double it and more deliciousness for you. So what I'm doing with the cream cheese is I am basically spreading it along the very bottom of this pie plate. And because I've let it soften, it's nice and easy for me. This is, like I said before, it's like a nice dish that I've put out when you got a lot of family and friends around during the holidays. You got a game in the background perhaps. It's also great on Super Bowl weekend if you're watching football games. And then even throughout the year, if you have any kind of game night, this is a nice little appetizer to have out. So I have it really nice and spread here. And then all you do is mix all the rest of the ingredients on top, and then we're going to bake it in the oven at 350 degrees, and it'll bake for maybe about 30 minutes or so. Oh, and one item I didn't mention that is good to dip in here is maybe some crackers. So there's really like a huge variety of things that you can add in there. Veggies like I mentioned, tortilla chips, you can add crackers on your plate to dip in, maybe some pretzels. It's really endless what you can dip in there. So I'm going to add my chicken breast pieces. When you get it out of the can, just break up the chicken. You're going to want to drain that can, don't get any of that water. So just drain and just get the meat out, and then break up the meat. So if you have any large clumps of meat, just break it up so it's more of a shredded consistency. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and you'll get a heads up on when I post new recipes on the channel. Give me a like for any videos that you've enjoyed, and drop me a comment if you have anything that you're thinking of that I haven't posted yet. Give me a shout out. I will make pretty much anything but shellfish. I'm allergic to shellfish, so I stay away from that one, but I make pretty much everything else. Okay, so here's my chicken. I've spread it out, and I'm going to add the hot sauce. So we're basically going to add each thing, and then I'm just going to mix it together. Blue cheese salad dressing. And with all of these, just use your favorite kind. Maybe you have a particular brand that you really like. And as you can maybe see here, my dish is really getting full here. So I'm just being really careful when I'm stirring it. But it's a perfect amount of ingredients for this pie plate dish. And if you want more dip, like I said before, just double your ingredients and then get a bigger pan or bigger casserole dish. will work for that. So I'm just stirring this together. Once I get a good stir, I'm going to add a little bit more of my blue cheese crumbles on the top. And then we will be ready to bake. It's as easy as that. It really takes just a few minutes. If you get all of your ingredients together ahead of time, it really just takes a few minutes to throw this together, and it's delicious. Okay, we are pretty much set here. Just adding a last bit of my blue cheese crumbles, and I'm going to pop it in the oven. This is one that I've been making for years. There's different versions that you can make, but this one's pretty good. All right, we are ready to go. I'm going to take this to the oven. So who's ready for some buffalo chicken dip? I'm spooning myself a little portion here, and once I took it out of the oven, I let it sit for just a couple minutes while I made some dippers. I have here some carrot sticks that I peeled the carrots and then chopped them up with sticks. I always really like having the fresh if you can. It tastes, I think, better than the pre-made packages, but if you don't have time, that's fine. And then celery, I've made some celery sticks, and then I've gotten some crackers as well as tortilla chips. And I don't know if you can see here, but you have this nice, beautiful cream cheese layer at the bottom. So when you're going to dig in, that cream cheese will definitely cool off your mouth. So I'm just going to have a little try. Just like I remember. It's really perfect for like game day, just when you're hanging out with family or friends around the house. It's a really nice dip. It's a little bit spicy from the hot sauce. And honestly, you can really play around with that hot sauce. If you don't want it too spicy, you know, use a milder one. If you want to like really fire it up, you know, do it as hot as you want. And then you can taste a nice, beautiful blue cheese flavor. And then the cream cheese just really cools off your mouth. So I hope you enjoy this one. And until next time, see you later.